offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
We go, Salad! White 20. Hey, Shell! Shell! Turbo!
Throwing right away here, Goff. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Tonight, 180.
Off to the air now. It's brought in by Lovett. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Here we go. Black 20. Super 1. Super 1. Hold on. Check. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. And we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline will co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and goal.
In the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with...
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Louis. 180. What's that?
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Jones on the stop.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. Sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Off play action, Goff. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
An 11-yard loss on the play.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Hot. Black 20. Black 20.
Goff off the play action. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Cut. Horrible. Like 20. Horrible.
They'll go for it. Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
At the 40-yard line.
We'll go with Hunt on the run. They take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Chiefs in control so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. An 8-yard pickup.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. The boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Lions nothing.
kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
What? Like 20. Tiger. What's that?
A start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They kick the running back in motion. From the gun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Downfield, this fine save ground. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. We've set it down from 37.
We go tonight. Obama.
On 1st down, it's gone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
180. Like 20.
Again, Goff sends this to the end zone. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one. It is caught at the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
1st down from the 42. On the draw, it's Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Complete to number
Those are the hurry-up offense here.
Kelsey. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. Mahomes to throw for it. He finds Worthy, complete. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Another throw from Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
15.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 20.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throw is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown.
Butker to try the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Lions nothing. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 14.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. A big, I know as long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in is fall back here, get fall back here, get back, fall back, fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, fall back here, get back.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker Harrison Butker, and we're off from Arrowhead. Set to return it, here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Dre, set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Trimmer. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Dre, set. Delta.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's going to keep it this time. Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. And the Chiefs pick it up. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success. You got that ball moving, and then you're right. You just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. And our Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's able to kick this out wide. That'll lead to a nice pickup of 7. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Attack, attack!
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Hurts now from the gun. That's cut. It's Saquon Barkley. Continuing to move past the 45. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. It's a gain of 60 yards. First down.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow. I go on, Eddie.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Xavier Worthy.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. No throw, third and long. That's caught for the first. And he takes it down to the 33. Goes to the hurry up here. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. Trim.
Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
At their 48-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back now, pressure coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts from his end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again here from the end zone. That's Smith on the slant. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
A gain of 34 yards.
Hurts throwing again. Connecting on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
At the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Hey, Silver. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. There.
Hurts yet again. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
See if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Worthy now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Headed out right. That's caught by A.J. Brown. It's a So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Go Silver, ready? Delta.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard
line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
43.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. But it paid dividends.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The second down throw for Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He finds space into the red zone, and he's finally taken down at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
We start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Hurts on first down. He rolls to his right. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
63.
Throwing here, Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it and doing his job.
This gets the first and more. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
26-yard line.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10.
No touch. Hey, easy. 63, back. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Eagles pushing to get within range for a game winner.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Worthy now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Attack, attack! Right side!
Running left with Pacheco. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
It's a pickup of 3.
Back to throw.
2nd and 7.
Puts a mare under it, deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Right side!
They'll run, Pacheco. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Right side!
Here's another for him. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They look to throw it. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Kicked off by Jalen Watson. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defense.